세러데이 쇼다운 광동 프릭스 대 농심 레드포스.
And then you can, of course, just burn him down with Smolder as he tries to engage and go through with the Braum there. Fiddlesticks.
All right, Gen G coming out with an interesting one for game one. A lot of disengage, a lot of trying to keep you at range with the Hui, Smolder, and Poppy Braum on the side of Quantum Freaks, and we get Fiddlesticks coming out here for the first time this season. Let's jump into game number one. I think it could be a nice guess, Wolf. That could be part of why Cars is turning up his game just a bit.
First strike, Fiddlesticks, futures market, trying to get those item spikes online as soon as possible. Very common to see on AP jungle picks like this one.
And enjoy, as it has been. You know, the last player to play this was Canyon 1,341 days ago against Bono in 2020, guys. Think about that. The sneeze. It looks like Chovy actually taking a big chunk of damage somehow. We didn't get to see how they were trading as we were watching Fiddlesticks farm the jungle, understandably. Onto a little bit of an awkward spot here, but just kind of walking it off. Flash in from Lehens onto Bull now, as he's going to use the heal, Will Ondil, to try to get him away so Bull can hold on to his summoners. Yeah, I mean, he's taking camps there, but Cuz and Bulldog able to get a nice amount of vision in the enemy jungle and steal a bunch of their stuff as well. Took the red buff away, did Cuz. And Canyon was spotted on the control ward as well, so you see even Bulldog trying to come over here, maybe support this red buff take, as Canyon is trying to go for it with some of the prio from bot. Lehen's now coming up and might be able to hold on to that red.
You win this 3v3 under turret, but outside of that, I don't think you do, as this is going to leash here, and they are going to help support the take, as even Chovy is here, and Quantum Freaks just need to cower on that turret and just say, Bull, I hope you're hitting those Q last hits on the stacks. So this is going to be the first real fight of the game. Now, Quantum Freaks need to be so careful about losing this one.
Yeah, Ondil just face checking in. He should know that Fiddle is around. He put up his door in the wrong direction. He's just dead. Kind of confusing, but that's going to be the end of the support on the side of Kwangdong, so Genji should be able to pick up 2 Drakes.
I mean, I'm guessing, oh, okay, this could be bad.
Yeah, Cuz clearing a ward, and Flash comes over the wall. He's going to R into the Azir, and somehow he gets away for now. Flash forward from Chovy, trying to shut him down. One more auto will do it, as Cuz just not respecting that either, just hitting the ward right in front of Chovy.
And that's disastrous here for Quantum Freaks.
It definitely is. Now Cuz looking to get his own revenge, looking for Canyon, as that plant not really going to help him anyway. Canyon's trying to get some health back. We'll see if he can even challenge the red buff, as now Dudu has joined, and Canyon will just give it up. I mean, red buff, not the most important for Fiddle, but still would be nice to get it. Looks like just
not a whole lot of info. Yeah, he just got scared and had to flash away.
Yeah, we do have, Cuz decides not to crash into the turret just for his own sake. Now, he is a great driver, but kind of unfortunate on that one.
Yeah, maybe looking for a knock up there to try to find something with the follow-up, but wasn't really in position for any follow-up. Chovy just gonna ignore this turret, take it out.
Fine, but they don't want to let them get to soul point, and that might come back to bite them, as now Keen is here, but the damage is there as well. The burst coming in from the Vibe, but the stopwatch is just so good. Can Chovy get out? Yes, he can. Puts up the soldiers, and now Kwangdong are in a lot of trouble. Dudu, he does ult, but he's dead anyway. Does not matter, and it's nearly a full wipe as the 2 damage dealers survive, but the entire team, as you can see, they're trying to make him not a factor right now as the ult comes over the top. Mom will be called in and does clear out the wave. They go pretty deep for this one, but they will get the Braum anyway, with basically no follow-up here from the side of Quantum Freaks. A lot of damage going into Keen, but he's Cassante, so we're not worried about him.
It's also going to function as the Elder Spawner, which you definitely want as Gen G, is this turret is not safe.
Yeah, he's gonna TP, he's gonna get it off and immediately get just Chains of Corruption, so he's in a lot of trouble. The back to frontier is good from Kwangdong, but immediately the Braum dies, as now Mom will be called in. A bit of damage, nearly takes out Pays actually. An opportunity, potentially, for Bull to begin to do a bit of damage, as the burn will come in, and the Braum is pretty difficult to take down. The Chains of Corruption used, as well as the Nautilus ult. So immediately that's going to go down, and it's just a bit of chip damage into Kwangdong Freaks. Yeah. Also the poke from the Lethality Virus. Now it's beginning to hurt as Bulldog gets too close to the sun. The root comes in, and he's got a Cassante right on top of him. as he is not going to survive that for very long. You see Bull is doing a nice amount of damage, but again, Cassante and Gen.G are so far ahead at this point. Nice hook comes in, they're going to take down Ondale. And we did have also Cuz very far behind, as that's going to be Bull going down as well. Just trying to do his best to do some damage, but immediately pays the price.
Yeah, just no way to actually free farm down there. Even, Bull, who maybe could be down there getting additional stacks, just trying to help stave this off so they don't end up losing an inhibitor turret. But with no one bottom side, that Elder is basically guaranteed here for Gen.G, barring a huge mistake.
Dudu doesn't look like he's got his W up. He's going to use it now and does get over the wall nicely, taxiing onto the Raptors.
I feel like Gen.G are just not willing to flip this Elder. They're not willing to actually fully commit to it, so they're just hoping that Quantum Freaks will make a mistake and they'll catch somebody. But Guangdong actually holding their own pretty well, delaying here, and every time Bull toss a W in or Qs somebody, he's getting some stacks. So, eventually you really do need to hard take the Elder, and they are going to do that just now as Keen's going to block the door here in the Tri-Brush.
Somebody's got to go in, but look at that massive ult coming in from Canyon. They wait, and they find the angle as Canyon is going to be traded back, though. It's only going to be him to go down, though, as Dudu very far behind is not here to peel for his team, as I suppose he was trying to steal the Drake. But at the same time, maybe not, especially knowing which angle Canyon was going to come in from, and Gen.G executed perfectly.
I mean, Guangdong Freaks, such a patient team in that moment. I feel like making very few mistakes, really respecting the fact that there was no vision, trying to count members of Gen.G so they knew that there was no possibility the Elder was going to be completed. Is Dudu going to get his back stopped? That's really annoying. But eventually you stretch a rubber band far enough, as Quantum Freaks did there, and it's going to snap. And that was the moment when Canyon just flash ulted over the wall into the Tri-Brush where Keen was being collapsed on. Is this just... just a sad moment here for Dudu as he cannot defend the Nexus.
And that's going to do it. Game one will go over to Gen.G.
We're going to leave that up, pull this out with the Smolder, and then we'll scale up because we're a scaling team. Bulldog's lane phase isn't too great, but we get to the end, we'll have that poke. But you play against Gen.G, and then suddenly the whole map is dark. You can't see anything. You can't go anywhere. As when the Ziggs locks in with the Pike, and we've already seen Fiddlesticks today, when the Vlad hover happens, the whole crowd's like, wait a minute! I don't think it's going to happen, but it certainly could, as Chovy will play LeBlanc, and Twisted Fate going into the top lane here, into the Aatrox. This is the matchup we've seen it in, where Keen has destroyed, Kingen has destroyed into the Aatrox. It feels so good here.
It definitely is, as well as the Pike, which is kind of interesting in its own right. 1-4 currently, but guys, we are going to jump onto the Rift. Let's see how it goes. He's very consistent, the mysterious mustache man, aka 3M. Yeah, I don't
deal with jungle pressure very well, as we see here. So the Twisted Fate can just hard push, and he's protected.
Running straight into Ondale here is Chovy. Now he is LeBlanc, but over the wall he goes, and he will be fine. But he does have to flash. Not in a good state at the moment in terms of health. Ondale is in the top lane. As a flash comes in on Akini, will use that ghost, but might have to flash away from this one, and yes, he will. Double Summoner's burned. As
See if he gets hooked. Satchel prepped.
Kind of messes that one up on the angle, and he will take a massive chunk of damage. He just TP'd back into the bottom lane. So, well, at least he didn't build a tier. He has lost chapter, which is necessary. Ondale getting in onto Chovy. They do spot that Canyon did start this as well. Bulldog level 6, but I think they're just going to let this one go for now, as they don't really have a bottom lane at the moment.
No, they certainly don't. And, Keen in that last moment did have to use both of his summoners, was able to gold card during the chains and escape there, so well played. And he's relatively vulnerable. But guess what? Canyon's topside now. So is the Hens.
Yeah, the Hens here, but so is Ondale. This is kind of an interesting 3v3. They're trying to burst down Canyon. The flash over the wall, and Canyon's in a lot of trouble. That should be first blood. Yes, it will. The Q lands as Cuz goes in. Maybe a bit overzealous on that one.
Even though they had Canyon topside, they were prepared for a Cuz gang, because this is not done yet, by the way. Ondale is lurking.
Yep. Guess who's back? Back again. The Q's not going to hit, but now it gives an opportunity for Dudu to get in there. There's the Q3, and he takes him down. And Dudu is getting a lot of help to get through this lane. I think that's the big call, Wolf. As you mentioned, the gold card, it goes down, and Aatrox gets to do whatever he wants. Now, Ondale, he's very squishy on the Pike, and the second he gets caught out, he's dead. They do use their R button from the Vi, though. Cease and desist has immediately kicked away is Canyon, but Cuz now isolated 1v4. As Bulldog not really able to help him out. A bit of damage does come out from Bulldog as from the Ziggs will take him down, and they actually do trade a kill back. Yeah, Andal is there as well, but now he's in the top lane. Moby Boots coming in, still no flash available for Keen.
Only one gold card.
One hook, and that's it. I mean, Keen is just dead. He doesn't have flash. There's no way for him to get out of this one. Hook from the Pike is going to land onto him.
Bulldog's got good wave clear here. Bull in trouble.
Yeah, did I curse him is the question. Looks like a Q could come out here, and Bull will have to flash away from that one.
That's really smart from Paze, but can he get away?
Yeah, Paze does have flash. He elects not to use it. Pulls him out of the Ziggs bomb as now coming forward, trying to take out Bull. Yes, he will, as Paze will be able to trade it 1-for-1. Kind of an unfortunate. You look at Bull, he's got his hands up in the air. He's not happy with that.
Oh, he's definitely not. Paze just with a big all in there, ends up trading it back despite the nice rotation down. And now the health bars are so low here for Guangdong Freaks. Tough to imagine them sticking around for this fight long term. Lands with these hooks today, just so good on the buffer.
Oh, the hook was saved here actually from Andal, as now Lahens is in a lot of trouble. Q comes through and Bulldog will pick up the kill. Yeah.
Snowed.
You see that they are setting up for this Dragon, but Chovy kind of low on health. They're looking for Bull now. The satchel comes down and it's gonna get him away. Very nicely played this time around from Bull. He's gonna throw out his own Mega Bomb here onto Canyon, as he's in a bit of trouble. Dudu's not hitting those Qs, but he will eventually, and takes out Canyon. That's the jungle of Gen G, and that should be the Dragon to Guangdong Freaks.
Zoning him out of CS though, and he's going for it.
He stops the backs, and now Paze in a lot of trouble, not respecting the power of the Pike and the Aatrox. We've seen this so many times. This time onto the Varus, who had no flash, no ghost, no ult.
I mean, this might just be what breaks the back of Gen G. You know, down here on this bottom side play is,
Dead. Yeah,
he died. Down here on this play, obviously Dudu has a teleport to come through. Canyon is dead, and just underestimating Ziggs' satchel potential to get out of that one. Here, yeah, he just is found by Chovy.
That's an AP LeBlanc.
Yeah, that ain't 880.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, should come through. Canyon's the only one here. I mean, and now he is going to be feared up. He's going to be poked down. We got TF behind them, as well as Chovy, who has TP'd into this one. But all 5 members of Guangdong are here. And now look at the kick comes in from Cuz, and they set up the kill onto Keen. Very broken up, and Guangdong Freaks just stick together as a 5-man unit.
Yeah, really well played by Cuz, and now Canyon in trouble.
Yeah, he's barely going to get away. He has to use so many summoners. This has happened so many times. Now Chovy in a bit of trouble. He is LeBlanc. Would expect him to get away here, as the Q does not land from Cuz.
Yeah, unfortunately not able to land that one. Chovy gonna escape here with his clone. It's Infernal Soul. Well, they're not prepared for this. No, they were.
Uh-oh. Keen, once again, his arch nemesis, the Pike, comes in, and Andal, I'd say deservedly, picks up that kill.
Yeah, this Baron group up here for Gen G is kind of required because they don't have vision. They don't want Keen to just press R and lose that tool, so they need to come over here and try to clear.
Ooh, Cuz jumping on over, as now Andal's going to get ulted. They go very deep for this one, and they will pay the price. 2 kills going the way of the TF after all. Guangdong Freaks, they certainly overstep here in a big way. Dudu now in a bit of trouble. He's Aatrox, and he's pretty fit, so Keen will have to flash away from him, but 5v3 would expect this should go the way of Gen G, as Dudu, little snipe from the Baron as he's going to go down. And Keen now, he's looking for revenge. I mean, he is getting in there. Hook. It's not going to land on the Bulldog, who just flashed away. We got Canyon coming in from behind as well. And the TP, they really want to get a big swing in gold on this play, as they will be looking to dive into the turret. Lahens, a bit of a mistake, but it's fine. He's trying to give up his life for the team. As Andal wants to trade it out to Chovy, he'll at least get that kill. As now he will flash, and he is Pike. He should get away, but that's 4 kills going to Gen G.
See what else they can get done here. Is Chovy is still the biggest problem for Guangdong Freaks.
Yeah. I've seen this story before. It's Andal and Cuz going way too deep. Andal is going to get away, but now Cuz in a lot of trouble. Vild comes out, and he is going to go down. That is the jungler now of Guangdong Freaks gone.
Like you said, I mean, it's deja vu. We just saw this on the other objective, and now we're doing it again.
Run to Baron.
Here for Guangdong Freaks, they had to try something.
Yeah, definitely a nice amount of poke damage from them, but as you mentioned, they're coming in here 5,000 gold, or health rather, on this Baron, and they will have the smite pretty easily. There it is at 1,100. Bulldog's going to get hooked here, as Andal's in a lot of trouble. Chovy just escorting these people out of the pit. This Bulldog desperate, but he just puts himself in a bad spot, as Guangdong Freaks, they are floundering, and Gen G have now retaken the gold lead.
Fire on those shenanigans with Cuz.
Yeah. Chovy, he's a menace. As you mentioned, he can kind of just do whatever he wants. He's like what Onda wants to be at this point in the game. He's like, Onda's like, I can go anywhere, I can do anything. That's what Chovy's doing.
Yes, I think we might have watched this one, guys, and they certainly have, as Chovy loses Banshees.
Okay, this is a bit much from Chovy, I would say. Can they take him down? The stun does come in, and he is going to flash. He has another distortion, and he will get away.
Nothing's too much for Chovy, Valdez.
I guess so. I guess not. Okay, and now he's actually just baiting the entire team. This game is getting messy. His dude is in a lot of trouble. He will World Ender, but no resets for him, and no regenning of health for him either. Ondil, once again, looking for something, but you just lost your Aatrox. It's kind of unfortunate as well, as we might have a fight here, actually. They're going to turn it around on Cuz, as he is just, oh man, really, really struggling in this one as he gets caught out by the gold card. So much CC on the follow-up as they want Ondil. They'll find Bulldog. They'll get another flash.
To Canyon, they had vision.
Oh boy. Yeah, now Chovy's just doing this to people now. Find
Shadow
enemy
Flame's
champion
done.
and 100-0 them.
Yeah, he, no one is safe. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Keen to the top side as well. Not even having the Baron buff anymore, as the Baron is going to spawn in about a minute.
Yeah.
Do have a turnaround here. They don't have Lahens, but they're still just going to kill Dudu. It just doesn't matter.
Everyone's just so disjointed here. They don't have a tank support, so really difficult for Ondil to actually support that or appeal for that. Engage there into the pike, to be totally honest, even though he got destroyed in the laning phases. Yeah, Chovy just waits in the brush, and Cuz walks face first into his demise.
He's just saying, you know, come over here, come over here. They do have value. They're just really good into Cuz. It's his weakness. Buy as many as you want. As Chovy's just gonna see the teleport coming in, but the dragon's already gone, guys, so not really finding any value. And now your Ziggs isn't bot either, so they're just gonna kill Ondil instead through the Celestial opposition.
Yeah, he just, he's a glass cannon. The glass is broken now.
Yeah.
This is just...
Walking the Cuz, and he's dead. That's going to be the end of him.
Put him out of their misery, Genji!
Yeah, probably the end of this game as well. Flash comes in, Lahens gets to have his moment. He's had a lot of moments where players are running into him. Now he's the one running at them with his flash. As, oh god, Chovy, you didn't have to do them that dirty, but, you know, just to secure your POG vote, it's fine. As Genji will take the 2-0 in a fun turn of events halfway through that second game. Disorienting.
Dizzying. Yeah, disorienting, dizzying.
It definitely swung very fast in the opposite direction.
Yeah, look at that gold graph.